Well, many people have a New Year's resolution to lose a little bit of weight, and that may be a good idea for your pet, too, because it's estimated 40% of dogs are overweight. So that's what we're talking about today with Dr. Sandy Norman. Why are so many pets overweight?
Well, we're overweight, too, but I think some people, if they don't feed themselves, they feed their pets. So actually, we think more of our pets are overweight than people as far as obesity is concerned. So if we deny ourselves, we'll just give a little bit more to the dog, and unfortunately, that makes them a big health risk.
How do we know if our pet is overweight?
Yeah, so you need to go to your veterinarian. That's the first thing. You need a complete health check, and they'll tell you because there are size ranges and there are scoring, you know. And if your pet's not in that 4 or 5 range out of 9, then you probably have an overweight pet, and then if you're up towards 8 or 9, you probably have an obese pet. Mm-hmm. So if they have more than 30% more than their ideal weight, they're obese.
All right, so we know that it's all about, eating and exercise for humans.
Yeah.
Is it the same case for pets?
So there's 4 steps. One is a complete health check, because there are some physical conditions that will affect weight. Things like thyroid conditions will affect weight. Okay, so you need a complete health check from your veterinarian. And then you need to pick the right diet, and that's the right food. And there are special prescription diets. If they're very obese, you may want to get a prescription diet. That'll cost more. But remember, you want to measure your food. And I brought you different measures here. Like you want to use a cup. Like this is a half a cup. And when they mean a half a cup, they mean a half a cup, not a heaping cup. They mean half a cup. And don't use like styrofoam cups or plastic containers or whatever. So diet, measuring your food properly, and then getting the low-calorie treats too, because you all want to give treats, and then everybody's got to be on board. And then the last thing the third thing is exercise. And you may have to start slow. If you have an obese pet, it may be like 2 blocks, and then you're back, and then 3 blocks, and then 4 blocks, and then maybe 6 blocks, okay? So you have to build up just like we do. And the last thing is measure, and that's make sure you go and get them weighed. Most veterinarians will let you come in and weigh them every couple of weeks for nothing. And remember that if you have like a 20-pound pet that should weigh 10 or 12, the loss is going to be more slow than if you had like a 100-pound pet that should weigh 70. You'll lose in ounces. So your veterinarian has a scale that measures ounces. So, 6 ounces is a big deal, as opposed to when you have a 100-pound dog, 2 or 3 pounds is good for them.
All right, so let's talk about some of the dogs and cats that are available for adoption this week. You've got a dog that you want to show us first.
Yes. Is the dog first?
Yep.
That is Trista. Trista is a female spayed. She's 1 year old, and she's sweet. She has cute little quirky ears.
Very cute.
She's will probably do better with older children. She weighs about 35 pounds, and she's a spayed female. If you can give Trista a home called Humane Society of Indianapolis, she's a little bit over here. She's a young dog, so she has a little bit of energy. That's why I made both children. And this is Toby. We featured Toby before. He's 8 years old, but he would be a great lap cat. He wants to be an only cat, and that's fine. Very healthy, 8 years old. Neutered male. If you can give Toby a home called Humane Society of Indianapolis, if one of those pets doesn't fit the bill, they have quite a selection. I'm sure they can guide you toward one that'll fit right into your family.
All right, diet and exercise for our pets this year as we make them healthy.
Diet and exercise for us, diet and exercise for your pets. Just include them in the plan.
Good to see you, Sandy. Thanks.
Thank you.